Guys, welcome to my first impressions of Gettysburg, the Tide Turns. Now, this is about the third or fourth time I'm actually doing this first impressions, primarily because Windows didn't record any of the gameplay that I did previously, because its good old Xbox Live Recorder doesn't function the way it's supposed to. Anyway, I digress. So as you can see here, I actually played a couple of scenarios. This the last one. I played day 1 and day 2. So I got a good handle on the game a little bit, but I'm gonna record this again. Hopefully, you guys can get a good feel of the way this game plays and make your decision if you want to purchase it. So this right here is a sandbox mode. I've noticed you got the first day, second day, and third day, and of course you got the charge. I'm gonna choose sandbox. I love sandbox. I'm gonna choose that. Face to face. All right, cool. So this game was originally designed to come out in 2013. Unfortunately, because of well, it wasn't actually fully revealed why Shenandoah Studios didn't release this game in mid 2013, which was the 150th anniversary of Battle of Gettysburg. However, I am familiar with Slytherin just posted that the reason why the game took so long to come out is primarily because they had to do some major rewrites to the code of this game, so that required a lot of work. Originally, this game was supposed to come out on iOS. It looks like it's coming out on PC first. The future of the iOS version, whether it's coming out, there's no information on that. So jumping right into the game, my guys. I wanted to mention this. This is based on a cheat system. Right here, the computer identifies which units are going to go first. So obviously here it's selected the first corps is going to go first. And this game plays a lot like a board game, to be honest with you guys. And so like I moved 2 brigades of the first corps. You got Buford's corps here. Buford's division here, I'm sorry. And when you hit commit, it'll flip over, and then it chose Heat's division to go next, Davis's brigade. And that's the way the game works. It's random. Does it kind of like that? It's random. It takes certain divisions, certain corps, and such, and chooses them based on that. And cavalry is going to go next. So as you can see here, I can select go anywhere. The learning curve to just move units is pretty easy. Obviously, click here and you just move unit wherever you need to go. The way the cheat system worked, it took me about 10 minutes to like kind of figure out how that worked. But honestly, the learning curve was like about 10 minutes, guys. Pretty quick. Now, I also want to dive into another pro that I have is the map. Look how beautiful that map is, guys. Honestly, that's very beautiful going around top here. Got a little round top. Cemetery Ridge, Cemetery Hill, and then Culp's Hill, and then Gettysburg College here. Honestly, guys, it's a beautiful map. I'm not going to move them. I'm going to keep them there. Okay, so selected CSA combats. It looks like they passed on that because they're not close. The first corps is going to go next. All right. Okay, that's not going to work. So a couple of bugs I noticed. This is actually happening the second time. I played day 1 before, and I noticed I can't select Biddle to go. I don't know if he's supposed to go somewhere else, but it doesn't never let me put Biddle on the map for some reason. There's a few bugs that I noticed in the game, but it's version 1.0. It's vanilla, so I'm sure there's going to be patches to it. But for right now, I can't move Biddle, and I wasn't able to move him before, so it's definitely a bug. You got the artillery reserve going next. Now, another thing that I've been wondering is like why it's going next. I wonder why like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Gamble. I think those are regiments. So I think that's the reason why there's so many cards. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 here. I think those are 8 regiments. Generally, Confederate units were larger than Union regiments. I mean, Union brigades. USA combat. Okay. So I'm not gonna retreat. I'm gonna hit commit. I mentioned the graphics are pretty cool. Ooh, 2 damage. Damn it, the artillery. Alright, cavalry is going next. I'm gonna see if they can hold. How bad is strength 1 out of 4? That's not good at all. Damn, I'm not doing too well on this one. Last one I was able to get the first corps close to seminary. Oh, crap, how bad are you guys? 5 out of 5. Let's... Can you attack? No. So the other thing I noticed in this game is like I want to be able to move Gamble over here and then move Devon here. Can't do that, unfortunately. Wish I could. Heat is going to go in again. And come around my flank. I noticed the AI does that, which is really good, honestly, to be honest with you. I had actually the First Corps and Gamble, First Corps and Buford along this ridge here. And the whole First Corps and the Second Corps were coming into town. But instead of hitting them straight on here, which certain games I've noticed the AI was not as sophisticated, would... Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me just go back to here so I can show you. The AI wasn't sophisticated, and they all like bunched up right here. So they would have like divisions and divisions just being held by one, like 1 or 2 Union divisions here. While I'm setting up a whole range of defenses here, the AI in the last campaign actually went around me and actually went at Cemetery Ridge and Cemetery Hill, even though I had soldiers here, which was, that's good. It's thinking. You want the AI to think, right? Can't move again. See, and then here, I can do that. All right. Let's move the First Corps first. Oh, no. Cool, that they have an undo button. I like the animations too. It's, it's a little thing, but it's the little things that count. Alright, let's hopefully the chits get my USA combat, okay. The 11th Corps, so I gotta start putting the 11th Corps on. So if you're noticing this, I'm running right through, and it looks like I'm very familiar with the way the game works. I already played it for about like an hour and a half. Again, Windows, Xbox Live recorded, didn't get it. And another thing I'm noticing with Windows drives me nuts. I was playing on the last one, I was recording, and it would pop up with messages here. It's like, did you try Facebook? I'm like, what? And they would say, hey, by the way, did you want to try Skype? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you interrupting me at all? It drives me nuts, those little things. And I know many of you guys are probably using Windows machines, Windows PCs, and I've used Windows for since the 80s, DOS, and then early 90s with Windows 3.1. So I've used Windows 3.1, 95, and so on. I'm not a fan of Windows after trying like Mac OS and Linux. It just seems much more refined and much more stable. Damn, I'm taking heavy hits here. All right, 11th Corps. So you can see they already got to Gettysburg, almost at Gettysburg town here. So what I'm going to do, this is the 11th Corps I'm moving. I love that they included sandboxes. I originally actually met up with the original designers of this game during, I think it was 2013, like February 2013. If you go into my website, you'll be able to see called Inside an Indie. I got interviews with the original design team of this game, and Cavalry. Okay, and yeah, so I originally got to sit down with the original design team of this game about the inspiration, stuff like that, and and if you guys are interested, I would recommend heading over, check out some of those interviews. Got to talk with the lead designer. He actually had a bunch of games planned. This was like the first of many. There was another battle that he was planning after this one, which was a small southern battle. I think it was Georgia, where his actual great grandfather fought. I forgot the name of the battle. I'll probably see if I can find it and post it on this video. But that doesn't necessarily mean that shouldn't do it. Excuse me, Slytherin will follow up on that. Okay, I'm gonna take the objectives here. Man, I really would love this game on a tablet or iOS or iPhone. It would be awesome, honestly, because it was originally designed to go on iOS, and then so it looks like I got to Cemetery Hill, Cemetery Ridge first. Beat the Confederates there, which is always a good thing. And I'm just going to fortify this area and just kind of, let's see what the AI is going to be up to, if they're smart enough to kind of, try different things. Because honestly, what I would do is, like, if they see me forming here with at least 2 corps, I would probably send forces south. Well, not south. Well, yeah, south. I mean, I would send them south from McPherson's Ridge, maybe use this little small road here, and come around the flank. That's what I would do, honestly. Devon's gonna head back there. Gamble, I'll have Gamble head up to there. And I think I lost that artillery unit. Did I? Caliph, I think it was. '11th Corps. All right, we'll put 11th Corps artillery up there. Man, I love how detailed this is. You can see all these little roads. Peach orchard here. Look at that. That's beautiful. So let me see how good I am with trying to figure this out, because I go to Gettysburg like 5-6 times a year. This is in the right place, right next to the road. Come here. There are woods here. I remember that. Wheatfield should be somewhere right around here. And then the Rocky. Yeah, this is exactly. Wow, they put some deep work into this. Nice. I like that. Alright, who's going next? Heath is going next. Now, I don't know if you guys saw in the main screen, there is an online mode, so that's going to be really cool. I like that. Maybe I can go head-to-head against a historical gamer and see who's the best 19th century tactician in terms of Civil War combat. It'd be kind of cool. All right. All right, here we go. Whoa, they took 6 damage, 2 damage, damn. Wow. 2 Confederate brigades shattered. Wow, that's crazy. And I'm not gonna be able to move this guy, right? Because that bug. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Unless maybe. Oh no, Biddle's on this side of the map. That's why I wasn't able to move him. All right, so it's not a bug. My bad. He was on that side of the map. It'd be kind of cool if like there was an icon letting me know where they're coming from, because I had no idea he was coming from that point of view. You know. All right, so I got this. I'm moving the first core. I'm gonna move. See, one thing that I would love this game for me to do is instead of like choosing the chits, like I want to move Krasinski. You know, I have a you know, my family's Polish. I should be able to pronounce this correctly. Krasinski. Krasinski. There we go. All right. I would love to move this artillery unit, Wainwright's, here, but I can't. I actually have to move them over here and then wait for Krasinski to the 11th Corps chit to show up and then move him out and then wait for the first Corps chit to move and then move him back. So it creates a little bit of a headache sometimes, which I'm not that crazy about, but it is what it is in terms of it's using like board game rules, which, you know, is fine. I like board games. Use some combat. All right. All right. Here we go. Boom shakalaka. More USA combat? All right. Sounds good, my friend. Alright, I'm going to keep Gamble up there. Roads. Oh, the 2nd Corps is here. Look at that map, man. That's beautiful. Crazy good. Love it. Feels like I actually got the map right in front of me. I feel like Lee or Meade moving units on the map here. A few other things I wanted to point out. I don't think it's doing it right now, but we will run into here. Okay, it's actually running. It usually plays music in here. I don't know why it's not doing it. There we go. Okay. I gotta make another pro. The music and sound effects are really good in this game. Got that like Civil War vibe. It's not like they just pulled something off the internet. It's like, hey, this will do. But I think it just loops this one music piece. But it is good. First Corps units. Damn, I should move this way. Maybe. Here. So again, I might be a little bit biased too when I play a Gettysburg game. Just want to point that out primarily because, like I said, I go to Gettysburg 5-6 times a year. Anytime a Gettysburg game comes out, I'm very motivated and very appreciative that games like these come out because honestly, Krasinski, I'm gonna move here, right? Or am I moving the 11th Corps here? Yeah, I'm moving the 11th Corps here. And I'm very appreciative of games like this come out because it's not too often you get obviously we have a lot of simple games out there. But you know, and there are some Gettysburg games out there. I understand that, but they're not coming out as often as I would like, if I would put it that way. You know, I remember a time when, back in the early 2000s or 90s where historical games were coming out like, you'd go to CompUSA, if you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys do, but it would be like hundreds of different titles up there. It was like constantly new games coming out. Sid Meier's Gettysburg, Sid Meier's Antietam. I think there was another game called Battleground. So, I mean, it was just, Civil War here and Gettysburg that and Antietam this. And there was just tons of games out there. And new ones coming out all the time. And I feel like it's happening as often. Hold, boys. All right, Heath. All right, so my boys held. Okay, so there it looks like they're going to try for a full frontal attack on Cemetery Hill. What time is it? Well, it doesn't tell me the time. 25 hours remaining. So each turn is, what, an hour, roughly? 25 hours remaining. That wouldn't be the whole Gettysburg, right? If this is the end of day one. I'm thinking this is the whole scenario. This is the whole sandbox mode. But if it's 25 hours, I don't know what time it is in the game. July 1st, hour 7. So far, draw. One thing I would love is, like, tell me, like, the time. It's like 2 o'clock, you know. Alright, cavalry units moving. I'm gonna have Devon hold the left flank here. Gamble hold there. That's it. You guys say combat. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put everything I can into that. Can you attack me? Ooh, nice. The other thing that I would love is, obviously I'm not gonna have you guys retreat, is like I would love to have the units select where they're gonna attack. It's the only. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I just? No, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. I just screwed that up. Hold on. Can I undo that? And frack me. I thought by me selecting them, it was not going to actually retreat them. I thought I would have to select them and then tell them where to go, but it looks like it did it on its own. Damn it. Alright. If I get command of the first corps next, I could just put them back. Or not. Damn, that sucks. Damn. Frack me. Alright. Damn it. Come on, first corps. No, CSA combat. Yes. Be demoralized. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Kind of did my work for me, it looks like. Come on, first corps. Oh, Penner's gonna move up on this hill. Oh, that's alright, I'll have to figure something out here. Ah. You know, I have like 3 fresh brigades. Maybe if I throw them into a fight. Come on, first corps. Come on, man. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about is like the chit system. It's so random and it's I would love just to select the units I want to move. So can I move this guy here? See, that's another thing. I have command of the first corps. I want to move this guy out. Smith, whatever. I'm not gonna even pronounce that, and that's not even the actual full name. I think it's Murphy, whatever. Can't move him out, so I have to pass this turn, wait for the 11th Corps turn to pop up, and then move this unit. Damn it, I hate that. Alright, let's just move Baxter there for now. Crap. There's certain units I want to move, I can't do anything with them. I can't even go into combat. I just have to wait for the chip for combat to roll up. Early. Oh, Whole second corps. I'm in Northern Virginia. Gonna be showing up in a minute. You know, I needed to move Brittle. This guy down here. Damn. Forgot about him. Alright, finally 11th Corps. Alright. The only problem is if I move this guy out, they're gonna move up. Alright, maybe I can move Costner in. There we go. Alright, cool. So this is gonna work. And maybe I can flank them. What do you think? On the side here with 2 brigades for the F-up that I did before. Alright. Keith is now moving up. Yeah, he's gonna try to come around my flank. I got Gamble there though, so it's cool. My line was kind of weird. It's kind of like that. I got Ames. They got more chits they can roll. Alright, CSA combat. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Damn, I don't know if I can stop this Confederate tidal wave here. Wow, man. There's some heavy fighting going on. Shattered, I lost a unit there. Oh man, look at all these units getting shattered. Are we pulling back? I have Cutler, Smith, parts of 11th Corps. They're making a hole though. I mean, it's a deep hole. I mean, right now I have Clubsill and kind of linking with Cemetery Ridge, but they actually have Cemetery Hill at this point. I'm gonna try to flank them. They're going to try to exploit this hole and try to break us in 2. But if I can have these brigades and then these brigades hit them in the center on both flanks, it might work. They're fine. And come on. Come on. They have more chits than me, that's why it's them rolling a lot. Damn it. And I think 2-1, I guess that's my superiority right there. I'm winning. I'm gonna win that 2-1. Is that the way it's gonna work? This is 1-0. Artillery reserve. I wonder if they're gonna concentrate on Colpsill now. Alright, USA combat. Concentrate on the center. I want all the guns on the center. See, I can't do that. If you click on this, it'll retreat the units. See, the only problem is there are certain times I don't want to engage in combat. So either you engage in combat or retreat. And I'm not crazy about those options. sometimes I just want to hold it, you know. And obviously, if you're attacking, you're at a disadvantage. You know, the defender will always, and it's. I want to kind of like. Okay, actually, they're pretty good. So I'm gonna take these about 4 or 5 brigades and hit them hard along this frontier. Now we're gonna hold. Ay, 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 you kidding me? Everybody withdrew? Oh, crap. I lost 2 brigades withdrew from that. Where's this? Okay. First quarter now is going to be a bit move. Alright, let's go back. Alright, cool. So I'm moving the first corps back. They're going up against artillery and parts of Smith's brigade. Brigade. Put him back. Pettigrew. Shoot, Pettigrew got a pretty fresh division there. How bad? 3 out of 6. 2 out of 3 in their raw. Who's that? Baxter. Let's do this. It's gonna be a bad idea, but whatever. Okay. I'm extending my line way too much. If they have any more forces coming here, he can turn my left flank. But I'm also threatening his right. What the? How did he get behind me? It's definitely gonna destroy these units, dude. Look at this. It's gonna be really bad. I didn't think he was gonna get around me. Shoot, man. My whole left will collapse if this falls apart. These 3 brigades are in real trouble, man. I put a fresh brigade there. Is that Gordon? Yeah. Damn it. And stone fell back. That means there's a whole new line now. I might have to pull back. Maybe powder cell to link to this here. Set up a new line like that. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. That was bad. I lost Coltsville, I think. I lost 1 brigade, shattered. Ames is shattered. How about Paul? Gordon's moving there. Paul is now... Yeah, the whole strategy is fracked. Paul is now holding the left. Is actually kind of cut off from the main army. I have Coltsville still holding. But I think it's not going to do well. I have the 12th Corps, I might be able to fill this hole here. Actually, stand by. Green, ooh, beautiful. If you guys are not familiar who Green's brigade here was actually responsible for during actual battle saving Coltsville. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. Hopefully, I'm gonna get together a part two first impressions. But right off the bat, I want to just knock off some pros and cons. Pros, I really love the map. It is beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Um, Graphics are good. The music is good. I'm just worried that that one song is replaying over and over is going to get a little bit, you know, hearing the same song over and over will get a little tiresome, but hopefully not too fast. Let's see what else. The only thing that I'm not crazy about is kind of the way the chit system works because they're like I was saying going over it. You know, like sometimes you want to pull the first core out, move the 11th core in, but it's mainly luck. If you can, you know, you're commanding the first core, the chit system lands on the first core, you can move them out. But if you don't land, if the chit system doesn't give you the 11th core for like 5 passes, the Confederates could easily take Culp Hill, and you're like, oh crap. So, and I would love to also be able to decide combat when I want to decide it. Like, you know, if it lands on USA combat, you just gotta fight. You know, and there's certain times I don't want to fight. I got units that are not in the best of shape, and I want to hold them on a defensive position. But overall, I like this game. I really hope it comes out on iOS because I would love to play this game on my iPhone and iPad. And a special thank you to Slytherin for getting this game out. You know, for somebody like me who's been following this game since I was originally one of the first few Kickstarters that originally put in a Kickstarter for this. When Shenandoah Studios was delaying it, and eventually it became to the point where chances are it was not going to be released, and Slytherin picking it up and putting all their resources into it, I really appreciate that. Not only as a Kickstarter backer, but as somebody who loves Gettysburg and you know treasures and appreciates the battlefield, to be able to play a strategy game based upon it. And like I said, you know, you don't get a lot of Gettysburg strategy games anymore. You know, even Civil War. I mean, the last Civil War game that I played that came out, I think it was Civil War II, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I appreciate it. If you're kind of like hesitant, should I pick this game up? I mean, it's good. It's gonna be able to you know get your Gettysburg fix on. So I recommend it. I'm definitely very interested in playing for the whole thing. There's just a few things, like I said, with the chit system that I'm, you know, wish was kind of tweaked a little bit. But honestly, it's really cool. I really like it. So that does it for this first impressions, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.